In this video, see what it takes to install a large format 24-inch by 24-inch tile on a diagonal.
Some leveling. I could do some spot leveling, and the kitchen floor, I leveled it out. This is the tile that I'm using. It's a 24 by 24 inch porcelain tile that is going on a diagonal in this kitchen floor here. And this was a low spot here, and that was, you know, dipping down over there. So I got that all pretty much within tolerance now. So it's as flat as I can get it. This area here was actually all pretty good, and I mapped it out with my 10-foot straight edge. So what I did was I put my 10-foot straight edge all along different areas to see where the low spots were, and I marked that area out, this area out, and that area as being, it was like a little valley over there. There was a little valley over here, and there was a dip going down over there. Now if I put my straight edge across there, now there's only like a 1/16 of an inch difference between the areas, which is within tolerance. So now I'm going to install my uncoupling membrane. I'm not going to include the installation of the membrane. Because this floor wasn't too bad, there was only a few different areas that needed some leveling. I could do some spot leveling. And the tile is a 24-inch by 24-inch set on a diagonal. I'm going to try and get a very good layout for this so that I have nice pieces. The way I'm going to start is by getting a reference line all the way from there to here, and get a square line from here to here. I'm going to do that with my laser square, this here. Okay, so I got my laser level here. So I measured 8 feet from here to there, and 8 feet from here to there, and then I put my laser. It's hard to see the line on the camera, but the line goes all the way up to there and all the way over there. And then I check to see if it's square. So I got this other laser line that goes across here, and it's square with that wall and that wall. So that wall is square with that wall, and it's actually pretty good with that wall, and it's not bad with that wall, and it's actually pretty good all the way across from here down to there. This whole line is good. So I'm going to use this line that goes, I'm going to make this darker now, and these are going to be my two reference lines for installing the tile. Okay, so I just want to show you, this is where I did that leveling, and as you can see, it's pretty much dead on. I mean, it's pretty damn flat now. I got it just how I want it. Okay, so I know my line's a square. I got a line down here that goes all the way down. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but my line goes all the way down. And then I have another line that crosses at 90 degrees. And I know my laser is square, but if you want to check, you measure 3 feet from your cross to here, 4 feet from here to here, and then the hypotenuse has to be 5 feet, which it is exactly 5 feet. Now you can use any multiple. If you've got a bigger floor, you could do 6, 8, and then that would be 10. I laid out a bunch of tiles to see what I get. So I just laid out some tiles. I forgot to turn my camera on. And then I took measurements. So I had all these tiles laid out up to here. And so I took a measurement from the corner to that doorway, for example. And then I found what that was. Say it was like, I don't know, 89 inches. Then I would measure back 89 inches from my tile, you know, from corner to corner, and see where it landed over here on a cut so that I could see what my cut was. And I did that for, you know, all these areas here. And I wanted to start with a full tile over here, but that gave me like a, I don't know, like an inch piece. Like I have a tiny little corner in some of these pieces. Now this is not ideal, so I moved it over like a quarter of a tile, and it gets me decent pieces all the way around, except for under here, which is under the toe kick. But you have to make a compromise somewhere. Okay, so I've got these dry laid here, and I have my template that I use. What you do is you draw a line from corner to corner, and then over here you draw a line from corner to corner. So now you got two lines, and you cut this that exact from those two lines, that exact length. Now you can make one that's a square like that, but it becomes too cumbersome for big tiles, and use this to mark these tiles. So you lay a tile, the tile that goes here, you lay it on top of here, and then you use your template. You put it up against the wall, leave a little space, and then you mark across. I'm going to show you that right now. So it's a tile. You put the tile directly on top of here like this, and then you get your template, put it up against the wall, and then you mark it, and you leave room for expansion and contraction. And then you cut it. And then put it in. And that's the cut piece. And you do the same for those other little cuts over there. I'll show you that on a different one. Another video that explains it in more detail, and I'll link to that video on how to mark these diagonals. But anyway, so now I got this area cut in now, so I'm gonna mix some cement. Okay, so I'm using a 3/4 inch U-notch.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
So, get all this down. 24 inch by 24 inch large format tile installed on a diagonal. Just needs grout. And we're going to be using Vectrolux one.